Ooh, wow, that is a rough hair day. Okay, one sec. Haven't looked in the mirror yet this morning. Ta-da! We're at the Carlson farm setup. Red combine, MacDon draper head, brand new. Is this 35 foot?
Yes.
35 foot draper head. Here's a grain cart setup. We have a different grain cart than Grant's family does. They have a Brent. We have a J&M manufacturing grain storm. Ooh. Grain cart tractor does have tools on it, which I love. Get the combine fired up. Get some beans cut. This is not my usual tractor. The 8345 is the one I like to run, and this is the 8530. This is the one that Grandpa Kurt usually runs. Not my favorite, but it'll have to do. Dad getting things set up in the proper order, getting our flag set up on top. USA, baby. You guys, look what I found. Do you remember these? Yes, we are ready to cut beans in style today. So I'm not really needed as a grain cart driver yet because Dad's just going down. But what I am doing is walking behind the combine and just checking the stubble, making sure that the combine is set right, like there's no beans on the ground or anything like that. And I think it's looking pretty good. But I did find it's like a little piece of volunteer corn. I don't know how this is still alive, but pull this out. Baby. Got it. Thanks. No more weeds. Yeah, Wilson Farms. I'm gonna reuse the line and how many rows I am away to see if it works.
Hey, like anything, there's a couple different ways to do it. I found the best way is I'll load you one line across the top. You're one row closer to me, and then you move over a row. So I'll fill you twice. Do you do one row? Are you in the same row all the time, or do you move one row over when you get to like 40,000 pounds?
Wilson's didn't have a scale in there, so I couldn't tell you pounds wise. But I was starting a row closer, so you'd fill the east side of me first, and then as I started to get full on that side in the front, then I would move one row to the east so you could fill the west side of me. All right, now that we got that figured out, the grain cart for us looks a little bit different. If you can see, we keep our auger folded in because it doesn't rotate like this. Just the little, the black part adjusts. Does that make sense? Like once the auger is folded out, it's stationary, and then the mobile part is the black part to adjust where the grain is going into the truck. What else is different? We have a scale here, so you can see there's not negative 100. Zero that out. But we have a scale to figure out how much I have in the grain cart at one time. We're back on Carlson Farm, so I can call it a grain cart now, not an auger wagon. Yeah, should be a good day. Okay, so Dad just radioed to tell me that he's only going to be harvesting 10 rows on this pass, so I have to be a little bit farther away because the head's going to be sticking out further from the beans. So I have to adjust a little bit here. So the reason I'm not driving my tractor, the reason it's not hooked up to the auger cart, Grant has converted me. The reason it's not hooked up to the grain cart, because I personally requested that it would be, it's actually hooked up to our cover crop planter, the drill. Almost said the air seeder, the drill. Man, I need to get my language figured out. My tractor's hooked up to the drill to plant cover crop, like rye and stuff. So maybe I'll do that this weekend. Would you guys like to see that? Weekend. It's Monday. My weeks are so messed up because the school week itself, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, feels like a weekend to me because school is so much easier than working, I feel like. And I'm in Lincoln, I'm in town. relaxing, hanging out with friends. So then when I come back on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to the farm, it feels like a week. I don't know. It's confusing. My life is kind of crazy. Just so you guys can see how small the margin for error is here, look at how close my wheel is to the head. Like, I cannot mess up here. We took a quick break from harvesting because my siblings are out on a 10-mile run because they're just crazy like that in their high school. Oh, Dad's gonna run with them. Let's go, you guys! Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to make my first dump into the truck. Got my auger out, and I have to be a lot closer to the truck in our grain cart because our auger doesn't move like this. It's just a little snout that moves. So gotta be really focused and try not to smash the trailer. That would be bad. I have 42,000 pounds worth of soybeans in the cart right now. Like max full capacity, I think is like 60,000 pounds. But it gets really hard to drive, especially when you try and bounce over rows with 60,000 pounds back there. I'd really prefer not to spill or have the cart tip over. So I try not to fill it that full. Try to keep it at like 50,000, 45, 50,000 before I dump. We're good to go. Good news. I didn't spill any. Do I remember when...
2 weeks later, down at the ranch. Oh, I can put a little more in.
Yeah, right. No joke. You remember when I said we try not to fill above like 50,000 pounds?
Oh my goodness, that reminds me. I was harvesting Milo 1 year at the ranch, 2014.
Don't know if you can read that.
With Tony, and rain was coming. Combine was full. No, I had to empty the combine because it started raining when I was harvesting Milo, and I literally I put as much in him, and then we did those hills. But I had to quickly talk to the grain cart. I felt bad for him. I mean, it was sketchy, but he handled it awesome.
Anyways, remember how I said we try not to fill above like 45, 50,000 pounds? It is now at 65,000 because we don't have another truck here. So the truck is full, and now I'm as full as I can possibly be. My tires are pretty much flat now. They're so compressed under all the weight. But yeah, just waiting for Dad to get full, and then I guess we have him run back and get a truck. Oh, neighbor's got the combine out. After I posted the previous harvest videos, a lot of people were asking why the combine doesn't just always fill directly into the truck, why the grain cart driver is even needed. It seems kind of inefficient. The goal of harvest is pretty much to keep the combine running at all times, no matter what. So for the combine to have to drive to the road or to the end rows where the truck is parked all the time, because the truck doesn't drive through the field, would be really slow and inefficient. So the grain cart driver, me, is just kind of a drive-between gopher, just so that the combine always stays running. So even though the combine is harvesting really close to the truck sometimes, it just makes more sense for the combine to keep running and the grain cart to be unloading onto the truck. Oh, head backs are laying in my arms. Alright, this is just to document what I look like with my hair all curled and my makeup done nice. Grant isn't quite dressed yet. Here's his outfit. But we're going home for a second day in a row. We had family pictures last night, and now we have engagement pictures tonight. So, just a little life update. I think we're keeping the interstate alive. We just keep driving back and forth between home and Lincoln, home and Lincoln.
Somebody get me a Prius. This thing.
A Prius?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in the pickup. We're hauling dirt bikes because they're going to be in our engagement pictures. Yeah.